Hello, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For this week's read, for the main part of the read, I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot. Here's the box. And astromatrix.org is the website on the back. Hopefully that'll focus. I don't think there was like a creator. There should have been. I don't know. Either my brain skipped a beat or it's just not there. If you go there and you want the deck, though, go there. I didn't see like a creator. It's just dawning on me now. For the support of Oracle cards, you are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace, illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on the back here is rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as an apple, U as an umbrella. I have updated dice. So I have a 22-sided dice I'm going to use for the major arcana. I'm using number 22 as the Fool, so I'm making that adaptation. And I get a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element it's going to represent. And mathartfun.com is the website for that one. Hopefully you can see that website if you're interested. Okay. And with that, if you would like a reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information that's below, same email. And let's go on to your read. Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for when you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Taurus? The truth is a big factor here. Not the truth as in normally it wouldn't it anyway, but in the sense of like, is somebody here not telling you what needs to be said? Okay, so I almost feel like I have to take something away from somebody else to make this happen. The truth. Something about the truth. The truth keeps like coming in, and like it's the version of the truth. I feel like I might have to take away something from somebody. It's the version of the truth, and kind of like, did somebody just do it right once, and then they're propagating it, acting like that's what they always do, but it was like somebody did it right once. Somebody did it right once. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Are they... Because I see the success in the past. Somebody did it right once. There's success in the past. But this might mean that I have to change things, because I'm like, they did it right that time, but maybe that was more of an outlier than how it normally goes for them. I feel like I gave somebody a chance. They did it right once, so I'm like, all right, let's see if they can do it right another time. There's changes definitely happening. Why that's not coming in yet? This down here is. Somebody did it right once. How far is it going? Okay, and it's still going. The World card, 21, and then the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is a healing card. It's showing up again. The World card, and then the Death card here, and then the Leadership. I feel like somebody... Are you taking it away, or somebody's not going to be in leadership anymore? So, I don't think it's you, though. Because I see your energy seems to feel good and is not upset about it. And I feel like if somebody took leadership away from a Taurus, I feel like that would be a problem. I don't think you'd be happy. If you elect to let something go or put something down, that's one thing. But if somebody like took something away from you, I don't see that going well. And this energy for you feels good in the sense of like, I think it's time to shut this down. I don't think this is going to work anymore. And you do like whoever this is at the same time. So the reason they can't do it anymore, I don't know. I feel like I'm not angry about it, but I'm like, all right, we have to kind of stop this. This isn't going to work anymore. This is what's best for everybody. It does seem to be stopping very fast. Again, I don't see you upset about it. And there's like, this is why I don't think it's you, because something happening very quickly, that's not usually Taurus's jam. And then something being taken from you, definitely not. I feel like you're the one making this decision that this has to stop. Or at least you're backing it. You might be backing it. Are you taking over? Are you taking over this situation? Is Taurus taking over this situation? At least in some respect? Not because you want to. Not because you want to. I feel like I'm missing a card now. Where did the other one go? I feel like I'm missing a card now. The World card is showing, not the World, the Justice card. I feel like I moved something here and I don't know what I moved. Alright, well, we'll keep going. The Justice is coming in. I feel like I need to do this. I feel like it's what's right. It's not about what's comfortable either. It's about what needs to be done to make sure this keeps working. I get this kind of like, this is what has to happen. I know what needs to be done. It's a quick change. Taurus, not usually a big fan of quick changes, but you literally know what to do. And you're like, I know what to do. I'll make sure it gets done. So I'm going to do it. And that's it. That's just what we're doing. People around this situation do like you. You seem to like them too. I get this. I don't get like a romance energy with this. I just get like people are getting along. And I feel like I don't want this to be a problem. I don't need this to be a problem. And by saying I don't need this to be a problem, if I just do it, it's not a problem. And I keep getting, I don't know, I haven't shown these cards, but I get quick, like you're like, no, I just need to do it. I just need to do it. And that's it. That's it. It might disrupt my life for a while, but I need to do it. So I'm going to do it. Am I going to hold on to it from now on? I don't know about that. Let's go a little farther. Are you going to hold on to this from now on? I don't know if you're really even thinking that far ahead, which is also very contrary to Taurus. But it's because it has to change so fast. I don't feel like I'm allowed that luxury to think of that far ahead. I'm just like, this needs to happen now. We're just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, you don't trust other people around the situation. That's another piece of it, is what I'm getting. So I'm getting the Seven of Cups kind of like, I feel like you're holding on to it for a little while. How long are you holding on to this is a good question. Whatever you're doing, and this is what's killing me, is like if I'm equating this to like a job, it's like you're not the manager, but you're doing the job of the manager. That's what this feels like to me. Like, I'm not the one, I don't get paid that way. It's not my responsibility to make sure it works out at that level. I'm not paid to be the manager, yet I know how to do it, and if I want it to actually get done, I need to do it, so I'm doing it. And it's kind of like, what should I do now? Because I feel like if I'm equating this to a job, like, this isn't right. Because if I'm going to do the job of the manager, I need to be paid and get the benefits of a manager. This isn't right. The advice is to don't wait for people to notice you. Don't wait for people to offer, because I'm getting there's a weaker energy around this situation. And it might just be weaker in the sense of like they're not going to offer anything unless you bring it forward. I feel like we need to bring this forward. What we need to do is we need to bring this forward and we need to point out the shortcomings. People are not going to like this. But you know what? Every now and then people don't like things. And that's just how the world goes. Taurus knows this. Taurus, y'all know this because you deal with reality. That's how you live life in reality. So people aren't going to like it. You know what? People don't always like what's going to happen. But you know what? This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. So here you go. You're going to have to point out the shortcomings. You're going to have to point out where this situation is lacking and how you're trying to do it. And you're also going to have to play hardball and kind of like, you know what? I'll give you 2 weeks. You give me the job, or you get, or I'm just going to put it all down. Or else you got 2 weeks, like next 2 weeks from Friday. Either you've given me the job, or I don't know what your problem is, but I'm not going to help you do it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to help you do it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to help you. Either give me the job or get somebody else to do it. I give you 2 weeks. When those 2 weeks are up, it's either my job, or if you've given it to somebody else, it's on them. I'm not even helping them because I'm not going to be used like that. You got to play hardball. This is actually a compatible card with Taurus sometimes because it sometimes talks about Capricorn energy, thus it's an Earth card. Talks about very strict and sometimes very swift and severe consequences. Either adhere to boundaries or pay the consequences for crossing those boundaries. It's kind of like, there's a cliff here. If you want to go across that cliff, it's going to be a very hard fall. That's your problem. I told you not to go there. So either work with me on this, work with me on these boundaries, or, good luck. Good luck. I'm getting that they will go along with you. Play hardball, though. I'm getting play hardball because I feel like when you stand in that type of energy, maybe they're not expecting it. Taurus has, in my opinion, a very kind of like a calm, matter-of-fact energy. But when you mean something, and I feel like this is most Taurus energy, like you don't have to yell to make a point. And when you look at somebody dead in the face and you have that energy behind you, people know that you're serious and people know that you mean what you're saying. Here's your choice. Left or right, you got till Friday. You don't want me? Okay, but I'm not going to be picking up the pieces. I'm not going to do this anymore. You're not going to use me like that. It seems harsh, but I'm getting, for this situation, it's warranted. I'm getting they're going to choose you if you push them. You got two different outcomes here. Okay, let's go this one first. If you don't push them, I got the Eight of Swords reversed, which just means they don't feel like it's that much of a problem. And then they got the Emperor half in, half out, which means if you really wanted it that bad, you just said something. It's kind of how that's going. You're letting us use you like this, so we don't have to worry about it. As long as we don't have to worry about it, we don't care. The Moon card comes into play. You could be in limbo for a long time. I hate to say years, but I got the word years. So it's kind of like if we're equating it to a job again, instead of you putting down your foot and saying, 2 weeks from now you choose yes or no, they could drag this out for months, possibly a year. And say, for argument's sake, whatever you're making now, maybe the manager job pays $10 more an hour. So like 52 weeks in a year. So how much is that what is that, like a good $400 a week times 52? All that money you've just been cheated out of because you let them just take their sweet time, because they're making out on that. And that's not right. They're just going to leave you in the lurch and let you wonder, and as long as they can get away with it, they're going to try to keep getting away with it. But if you put down your foot, and I'm getting like you want this to be in writing. I'm definitely an intuitive reader. I know it says automatic writing, but I'm getting I feel like a contract energy here. Like we need it in writing. What they're going to do for you. They want you because you're good at it and you're dependable, and it will be done correctly. It's going to be done the same way every time, and it's going to be done the right way every time, and it's going to be dependable, and it's going to be there when it's supposed to be there. They don't get that for free. They don't get that for free. That's not right. They shouldn't be getting that for free. Again, if we're equating it to a job, whatever way this equates to you, however this falls into your life, if you do this, I'm getting you're going to be happier, and ironically they are too, because you're not going to go anywhere. And I feel like when Taurus really sinks their claws, sure, claws, why not? When you really sink your teeth into it, it's going to be, you're going to not let go of it. You're going to be that one who's like, even if I'm on vacation, I'm going to touch base and make sure it's still getting done right. It's going to be that type of thing. So they'll make out. Is there anything else that's going to benefit Taurus if they put their foot down? There's problems in this situation. I'm thinking people, like there's a people problem. Like there's a person, if at least one, maybe not more than one. Hopefully not more than one. Because I'm getting the Magician reversed and I'm getting the Seven of Swords. Once you're chosen, if you push that envelope, this energy won't want to be anywhere around you. That's okay. Because they need to stay out of your way and out of your stuff. If they're going to be screwing things up, get lost. Don't even come over here. But anybody you're connected with, I feel like also they're just going to kind of stay away from those people too. because they don't want you to see them. Because Taurus does things right and they do things the same way every time. So when that happens, if somebody's playing games or doing little weird things, Taurus will see it like that, kind of like that's not how that goes. That's not where that goes. That's not right. No, and this energy won't want anything to do with you because you're going to call it out and you're going to see it for what it really is, and it does not want to be caught. So it will kind of like walk away from you, especially if you have this power to do that. If you get this move up, they won't want to have anything to do with you because they don't want to be called out. So does that problem continue? I get that, yes, it will, but it won't bother you. It's going to be on other people to call it out if they don't like it. There's only so much you can do. You're not a superhero. You're a person. So, that's other people's problem. If they want to put up with it, that's on them. That's on them. This person won't, I feel like they'll get right away from you because once you have that ability to call them out, they just don't want anything to do with it. They don't want, because you'll see it and they know that you'll see it. You'll see it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.